like me, the people safety, never get dream life ain't always what it seems, my young. Please believe, struggling always provokes the hustling. To that we accustomed. You get acquainted with everybody throughout the hood, still don't trust them. Trust is a serious thing. Most is don't trust nobody. There ain't no since 16. Does that mean the devil is in it? Of course. Who you think is holding us up before show? Touch but don't taste but don't swallow. And these are the rules that we supposed to follow. People pray for eternity, never see them all. They just pushing the Lord to take them away from the horror that I'm carrying. Bringing your book, don't I have to murder me? Swinging blood, I won't die. Let me start saying prayers, with no cares. Finally here, say what I want when I want. Police, cause my gangster niggas know. On the streets was the wind beneath my wings, ground under my feet. I'm the black room, that roof from concrete is the roof. Get it right, I'll get it real high. A whole lot of shots sent flying through your life.
I do not own the copyrights, man. We got 1 minute. We coming in hot. Get ready. We coming in extremely hot.
Please believe.
Like Ali in the building. 3,000 strong. Blood's underwear, money.
You know that. Like I know that. What does this world come to? When you look like me, the people safety, never get dream life ain't always what it seems, my young. Please believe, struggling always provokes the hustling. To that we accustomed. You get acquainted with everybody throughout the hood, still don't trust them. Trust is a serious thing. Most is don't trust nobody. There ain't no since 16. Does that mean the devil is in it? Of course. Who you think is holding us up before show? Touch but don't taste but don't swallow. And these are the rules that we supposed to follow. People pray for eternity, never see them all. They just pushing the Lord to take them away from the horror that I'm carrying. Bringing your book, don't I have to murder me? Swinging blood, I won't die. Let me start saying prayers, with no cares. Finally here, say what I want when I want. Police, cause my gangster niggas know. On the streets was the wind beneath my wings, ground under my feet. I'm the black room, that roof from concrete is the room. Get it right, I'll get it real high. A whole lot of shots sent flying through your block.
One more time, man. One more time.
Yeah, gangsters. Take my word. One like this. They don't want none of it. They don't want none of it. Please believe it. Obey. Question. But you know that. Like I know that.
Take it from the top.
What does this world come to? When you look like me, the people safety, never get dream life ain't always what it seems, my young. Please believe, struggling always provokes the hustling. To that we accustomed. You get acquainted with everybody throughout the hood, still don't trust them. Trust is a serious thing. Most is don't trust nobody. There ain't no since 16. Does that mean the devil is in it? Of course. Who you think is holding us up before show? Touch but don't taste but don't swallow. And these are the rules that we supposed to follow. People pray for eternity, never see them all. They just pushing the Lord to take them away from the horror that I'm carrying. Bringing your book, don't I have to murder me? Swinging blood, I won't die. Let me start saying prayers, with no cares. Finally here, say what I want when I want. Police, cause my gangster niggas know. On the streets was the wind beneath my wings, ground under my feet. I'm the black room, that roof from concrete is the room. Get it right, I'll get it real high. A whole lot of shots sent flying through your block. Put them on the knee, before I leave. Does anybody else feel they don't wanna breathe? Believers in this society since conceived. And you know cold hearts don't bleed, still pray for eternity. Never seen them all, they just pushing the Lord to take them away from the harbor.
Peace, peace, peace. DJ Hawk Ali, 3D per thousand strong, 7 for life. Abu and Ibn Entertainment Team, MGM. Of course, I can't forget about my clique, my clan, my crew, my squad, my amigos, the brethrens, blunts, underwear, and money. Y'all know what it is. 6:04, but 6 o'clock. That's when I rock, invade your space. Only if you allow me to, what you do. I so appreciate it. Understand this. I makes it very clear, no mistakes about it. Brick City rep, down bottom, up top. Of course, where in the L am I at? I'm somewhere on the north side. Rainy all day. The little rain been coming up in here all day, sliding through. Pace yourselves, be careful. If you're just getting off, I hope you didn't work hard today. You worked just enough that you didn't get fired. If you're still there, on your way there, by all means, take that same advice. Don't work hard, work just enough. And if you was off today, then I hope you, as well as everyone else, had a peaceful, positive, productive day. And you didn't have to go to work at all. You need to get your shit together. You need to grow up. Stop playing. You're the only one running up and down these streets playing. You and Smokey. What it do, y'all? Hawk Ali back in the building for another day. Another 2 hours of what we do. Monday through Friday, 6 to 8. Definitely. What's good with everybody, man? How goes your, what is today? Tuesday? Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Hump day. Almost over. We almost over. Hope, is that BR? Is that the Prince BR in the building? Peace, beloved. How you, bro? Ain't heard from you in a minute. Nice to see you on dial. Hope all is well with you and Nisi Pooh. You know what I mean? Out there in that southern state down there. What's good with everybody, man? What's good with everybody? How's everybody feeling? Hope everybody's doing all right. All right, all right. As for me, I'm all right. Kneeling, nursing his finger. Thought it was gonna be worse than it looked. I seen it earlier. Don't look as bad, but I don't know. The medicine be making me feel a little woozy though. I don't know what that's about. It's supposed to be antibiotics, but this shit make me loose. Make my head swell. Fall back, lean over. You know, way tip. But I'm out here doing what I do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's get the quick shout outs if we got. Shout out to my cats from the Vinyl Frontier. But of course, Stand the Man, sure you're right. Sure you're right. Gilla House, Red Man, Sugar Bear now. What up? How's all? Hope all is going well with the brothers, man. You know what I mean? Uh that's good. That's good to see here that you maintaining. You know me, man. Keep it pushing like a broom. Stay on the ground like coffee. You know, trying to do what I do. Trying to be 2 steps ahead, three out the way, man. That's all. You know, trying to hurt nothing, let nothing die. Mama Deep, Boom Squad, prayers, mom. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you, hear from you. Miss Black, how about that? Little bro Chaz, what up? Cousin O, cousin Omar, what up, bro? Glad to see you out here holding it down, doing your thizzle. Sending birthday wishes and shout outs and belateds and whatnot to everybody who's celebrating a birthday today, yesterday, or tomorrow. You know what I mean? Hey, happy birthday. May Allah bless you to see many, many more. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Queen doing her thing. Shout out to everybody, man. So what's today? Today is May 14th. Year's worth of smiles and blessings, featuring Chuck Brown in them. Charlie Brown talking to Snoopy says, "How would you like to go for a walk, Snoopy?" Snoopy's excited. He said, "Hi, I knew you would. All dogs like to go for walks." And what this fool do? He puts him in a stroller and then says, "This isn't exactly what I had in mind." No, that's right. See how they fool you? See how they pull the wool over your eyes? But hope it did something for you. Put a spark in your heart, a little something in the mental to your temple. As always, peace to the man with the fat bags of bull. Hey, Boogie with the fat bags and them cats at the clubhouse. I keep forgetting the name of the spot, but I just me and little big bro Will, we just call it the clubhouse. You know what I mean? You gotta roll up on there, man. Get your flowers and edibles and such. They do what it do. Ah, yep. Today's Wednesday, hump day, almost over. What the weekend looking like for everybody, man? I hope the weekend look blessed for you. What summer plans looking like as the weather changed, man? The weather's starting to change. School about to be out soon. Cats will be taking sabbaticals from work. What you got planned? What you doing? Gotta tell you, I heard some good news today, and I was told I could even speak on it. I'm going to the Wu-Tang concert. That's a wrap. That's the new CD. It's called Cough. First single is Past That. It's on B-Boy Records. That's a little sample. Yeah, well, I was going to say some funny shit. I just forgot that quick. Yeah, I'm going to the Wu-Tang concert, though. Going to the last. This is going to be the last concert of these guys. That you're ever going to see them together again like this until, paper get right. About to go see the RZA, the Jizza, minus Old Dirty Bass, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, U-God, Ghostface Killer, and ain't really too big on singing Ghostface though. I do not like Tony Stark. I don't. I don't. I only like one song. I like one song that he has. Might even be two. Just not to be a bastard, it might be three. But But I would like to see Ray, Jizza, uh, Deck. Um, yeah, I think I want to see everybody but him. Ain't that a bitch? I think I want to see everybody but him. But he's a part of the collective. So what you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just hope he don't wear that robe. I hope he don't come out with the robe with the golden eagle sitting on perched on his wrist. But yeah, he do it. I guess you got it like that. But, yeah. So what to do, man? What we talking about? We got like an hour 45 minutes to talk about something, man. Hey B, how was your did y'all get something nice for the draft? Y'all ready? What Washington looking like? Y'all go put something out there? Y'all keep running for it. Y'all keep running, but y'all don't get there. Y'all don't quite get past the goal. But hopefully we get our chance in the sun this season. I don't know. I don't know. Just hoping. Nothing wrong with a hope. Hoping and praying and wishing and hoping. But yeah, hope we get a little better than we got last season. Yeah. You can't ask for much more than that. Come on, man. What's going on? It's just weather. I wish the weather come on and decide what it's gonna do. Miss Cynthia, how you doing, ma'am? How's Florida treating you? Hope it's nice and warm and the weather is pleasing. It's been raining up in the L since you've been gone. It's just been raining. Well, it opened up for one day out this what was it? Mother's Day, I believe, was nice. I don't know. Looking forward to more of those days, man. So come on, get it. Bust it open, bust it out. Put it on the glass. Put it on the glass. Shout out to my man Bank Cleasy. Shout. Shout to them Harlem cats. Harlem, the Bronx, all of that over there. And of course, where Brooklyn at. They right here. Shout out to my Brooklyn fam. Miss Dixon, what up, dog? Yeah. Yay, yay. Y'all know how I do it. Let me do it now. No. me. Hold up. Gotta get that right. Going to the studio when I leave here. Make my record. Make my song. Ooh. So what up, though, man? Talk about it. I'm feeling a little loopy from this medicine, though. It could be the bud. I don't know. But it's making me. It's gonna make me want to shorten the show a little bit. And brother hungry like a hostage. So yeah. And B, give me a call, man. Call me up. Get at you on some things. I ain't spoke to you in a minute. Been a couple of moons since I last spoke with you. Shout out to my man Noodles. What up, though? What up, though? You told me to call you, and you ain't even answer your jack, bro. That ain't cool. You alright, though. I'm gonna let you live. I ain't even gonna do you dirt. But holla at the bro. Holla at the bro, you heard? Yes. Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, that Wu Tang shit gonna be off the chisel, B. Izzy Dane, what up though? How you, bro? You out here in the L? If you in the L, man, come through, man. Holla at me. You're yeah, spoke L Sensei. Yeah. Peace. Everything is everything. It is what it is. Hey Boogie, slide through then. I see it. Happy belated birthday, cousin Shaquille. Happy belated. What? Yeah, Queen said slide through. She wanna holler at you. You know what I mean? Bring that shit right there with you. Yeah, bring that right there. Who else we got? Roscoe P. Hope you got up out that hospital, man. Stop doing shit. Sit down somewhere. Take your time, man. No bullshit though. I hope you're feeling better and hope for a speedy recovery, man. You know what I mean? Take your time with it. Now, how you talking about you got work for me on the turntables and you can't even hang out by yourself? Boy, you better sit down somewhere. Look at you, my dude, man. Look at you, my dude. I'm gonna let you live though. I ain't gonna jump all on your back all hostile. Shout out to my big bro, Big Maham. Assalamu alaikum. Miss Tell, how are you? Long time to hear from. Hope everything's well with you. Arlene, Miss Florence, peace. How are you, ma'am? I always give you shout outs though, because you stay on the check. How's your brothers and everybody? Hope everybody's doing good. You know what I mean? Peace shout to my Chadwick Ave family. Chadwick and Avon. Seymour. Over there. Seymour. Yeah. I mean, when I was a young youth running loose. Started from over that way. You know what I mean? So shout to all all the homies that's grown now. A Mills and them. You know what I mean? Fuquan, Ant, Keith Chongi, yeah. All of them. Michelle. Ain't really too much beef for rap today, B. As I said, man, I feel a little lightheaded, man. I don't know. One minute it's my hat, next minute it's something else, but it could be this yak I'm sipping on. That could be it, bro. Could be that yak. Don't get to pointing fingers and blaming. You know what I mean? Go blaming people. Go blaming folk. Motherfucker, shout to Pop Philip Nelson, man. Allah be pleased with him, allow him through the gates of paradise. I still got this lighter you gave me, bro. I still got it. That's my thing, though. I never really get rid of anything. I keep everything that I get. Everything. Got a bag full of phones, bro. I got so many phones. I work at a phone company. Game systems, DJ equipment, CDs, DVDs. Yeah, I'm not a hoarder though. You know, I don't just go picking up shit off the streets, but you know, like when gifts I receive and trinkets and baubles, you know, I just save on to them. You never know, you know. It's sitting in the closet, it's $100 million. Go ahead and sell it. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't sell shit though. But 100 million, shit, that shit gone. I know I said when I get my check, I was never gonna leave. As soon as I get my shit, I'm gone. I'm out this motherfucker. You heard? I'm going to Ghana, Africa. Heard they living good over there. Oh, you need some paper though. You just gotta, yeah, get your paper right, and you don't need a lot. Yeah, they ain't even trying to kill you off over there. They trying to let you just do you. Get your flow on. So I think next 5 years, yo, I'll be down there doing podcasts like Al out there in the jungle, out there in the bush. Got elephants and wild animals running in my background, B. You missing the code, you been practicing. A little bit. I ain't gonna, I don't know the keys. I just know what they sound like. See, that's some DJ shit right there. Yeah, and I pardon me to any of those that know the keys and the yeah, I can't even get it. Yeah, part itself, but everything works for sound with me. It's the sound that I memorize, not so much what key. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. You know, I'm getting better. See, look, I kind of want to do what I was practicing, but I might fuck it up, and then it's gonna be like, oh yeah. So, but yes, I'm telling you, in a minute, I'm just gonna come in. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, what's that song hot playing? And I'm gonna be over here like, just hitting these tickling these ivory keys as they call it. That's piano talk. Yeah. See, I'm learning. I even learned the lingo. Tickling the ivory keys and shit. Yeah, ebony ivory type thing. I believe. You know what I mean? I wear glasses, but I ain't right. You know what I mean? A little bit like Stevie. I look like him. Mm-hmm. No, I'm bullshit. But yeah, I feel like I have I can say yeah. I'm kind of getting used to it. And because it's thin, it's not like a push where I can feel. You know what I mean? It's just a tap. It's a it's a press, but it's like a yeah. I don't know. Yeah. But, I kind of want to show you. I got like a little four ding 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 ding, ding, like that going on. I got it. And then we'll start the scales. See, I'm on the road now. I'm talking that talk. I'm talking that piano lingo. Mhm. But I know you're not missing that code. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You know what I mean? Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at, man? They be on my show, B. Brooklyn be in the building, be on deck for family, yo. I likes that. I likes that. To my cousins, to the family, to the borough. Mm, yeah. I don't know, it made me feel good, man, when I see everybody from different spots and I actually know what states and cities that y'all represent, and to know that at this time, brother, international, the DJ International player. You know what I mean? I'm down there. I'm on, yo, Ohio, Florida, Tennessee, uh, NY, of course, but of course, NJ, shit, that goes without saying. Yeah, Wisconsin, Wyoming, like word, yeah, brother, all up in farmland. I'm all out there in the farmland, B. You know what I mean? I'm out here in the concrete jungle. You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for me. I'm looking for some more international. My Canada. You know what I mean? My Africanos. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. My Cubans and such over there in other countries chilling. They fucks with me. You know what I mean? They fucks with the DJ. Mm-hmm. Hobnob, rub elbows, throw them bows. And you be throwing them bows. You know what I mean? Like you a fool. Yeah, he is sometimes. When he by himself. Ooh, shout to that 18, B. 18. Ooh. 18 got him living. Life is a dream. 730. Really. What's that? 616? 626. Okay, movie of the week. If you ain't caught it, you need to check it. Get your Wi-Fi together or something. Get your Fire Stick, or I don't know how you got to do it. But The Painter, go. Yeah, The Painter. That shit is, yeah, that's ice cold, dog. That's ice cold right there. Yeah, I mean, that's ice cold. Let me see what C. Little C is where your belly button is. Go up, and it's CDEFGABC. Start there. Thank you, Mama. See, now when I had asked you this, when I had first got this, you was telling me you wasn't teaching the old heads no more, and we had to get in where we fit in. And now look. So C is right here. You said where my belly button is. Okay, bomb. So this would be C. Look, see, brother, be paying attention. Okay, that's what then go up, and it's C D E F G. All right, see that? Look, bomb, bomb. You know what I mean? Now let me get that again. That's C, right? C, 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 Hakeem, C, Hakeem. Word. That's C, yeah, that's C. And then we got, hold up, D. No, that's the top, right? You said go up. And then we got, wait a minute now, let me get my shit back together. Hold on. C, Hakeem Ali, C. All right, and then we go up. We got C, D, E, F, G. All right. All right, this ain't the problem. No? Oh, okay, no. All right, okay. Wow, you said no in capitals. I feel kind of, okay. All right. Don't yell at me. Okay, let me see. Let's try it again. My belly button's right there. And I don't really be wanting that's it right there? That one? Is that one? Hmm? No. Yes. Well, that's my belly button. Okay. All right, we're gonna take this up after the show. I don't think these people came for no old keyboard lesson. Oh, did y'all? Y'all want to see how it get done. Y'all all appreciate a record, but y'all don't really appreciate what goes through to get it made, and the time that it takes. You know. Get the right key. Mm-hmm. Get the right key to turn the lock, open the door. Hear me knocking? Let me in. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I tell you. They're gonna be at the concert. Oh, yep. All right. So I was there. Bond. There you go. See? See? But, okay. I shut it down. I shut it down. Yeah. Okay. Matter of fact, I need one even better. I got a Sharpie up in here, marker. Yep, right there. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and bust this C down, so I don't have to go through that. Let me see right here. Okay, we're gonna bust a C right there. Boom. All right, there you go. Raining in the hood. Yep, it's rain. Okay, it's raining down up top. I guess the weather is wet. That's what water is, wet. That's all right. You know what I mean? Grab your umbrellas, raincoats, galoshes. Yeah, put your galoshes on, or your your water boots. Get on out there. I went and did me early before it. Let me see what it's looking like. Actually, it stopped up here now. Now it's just that last little sky falling. Well, sun falling. A little haze looking. But, what can you do? Is this Mother Nature work, right? Right here. This is a Mother Nature situation, or is this God's work? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I wasn't no trouble. I was just playing, trying to make a joke. Brother ready to bust out his shorts and his shirts. Yeah, I mean, ready to get my tank top on. I've been doing like 20 push-ups at night while I'm asleep. Nobody can see me. Hey, I'm drinking milk. I'm drinking that whole milk too. None of that 2% shit. None of that. Yeah, I'm drinking whole milk, B. Cheerios and Chex in the same bowl, B. So I tell you, you know what I mean? No sugar. Yeah, I tell you, B. I get my swole on out there in the sun, trying to be on the beach, somebody beach. And to all the ladies, man, I hope if I didn't tell you, I hope you had a enjoyable Mother's Day. I hope it was made for you. That's not me to see. Go backwards 8 notes, and that's music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna pay attention. Walaikum assalam, Big Maham. Peace, bro. How are you? How's it all up top, up above me in NYC? Hey, heard what I said? We all a part of New York City. We just got our own different little cities that we in up here. But yeah, he above me. It's Big Bro. Well, Big Bro, he up top. How you, Big Bro? Hope all is well. You know our little bro birthday was just 2 days ago. Yeah. It's a gang of Mohammeds. Yeah. Mr. Muhammad got a gang of boys. Men. Well, they men now. Yeah. Was boys. Yes, ma'am. Yes. It's fair for a square. All right. Well, you more than a square, bro. You a circle that keeps shit moving, B. Keep shit spinning. You keep shit spinning. You keep it spinning like your waves, but now you got a ball head. Now you got a ball head, But I remember the spinners. I used to get seasick. You know what I mean? I used to always say, damn, I wish I could get spinners. You know. I had braids and a ball. That's it. That's all I could do. I shout to Bidalina. May Allah be pleased with her. Allow her through the gates of paradise. She used to keep her brother. Used to keep my wig tight. You know what I mean? I miss when I had hair though. I'm just random. I talk about this and that, from sneakers to hats, any and all thing make for good conversation. Yeah. I miss my hair. Just when I had my little fro with my black pick. Ooh, my fist, bang, and boom. Used to have my shit chipped up, looking real nice. Mm-hmm. The responsibility kicked in. Being held accountable for your actions started seeping in. Consequences and repercussions. Like, damn. Now I got to think like a civilized. Can't just run on the wing and a prayer and just let the chips fall where they may. Can't do that no more. I'm a couple of kids' grandfather. I'm a pop. Those was the days. Yeah. Those was the days, man. You know. Yup. I went from yup. I'm a pop, man. I was just chilling with my grandbabies, man. I've been chilling with my grandbabies the last couple of days too. That shit's cool. Yeah. I don't know. That's the end game to this shit. Like, yeah, I stay spitting some end game shit. And I tell you, man, this is the end game. To watch these to watch them, and then you look at the parent, which is your child, and just be like, yep, now you see it. But so they kind of deal with it a little better than we did, because we was free balling this shit, or at least I was, you know. And I did good for free balling. I definitely my parenting. I mean, I knew from how I was raised, but yeah, I pretty much was just it was a free ball. You know what I mean? I learned it as I earned it as I learned it. You know what I mean? And it turned out right. My kids called me and say, "What up?" You know what I mean? Come through just to sit and kick bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah, even slide you a couple of dollars if you need it. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Shit. No, that's right. No, that's right. But the shit that I love, and this is, I don't know, everybody got their own difference. But the shit that I love is when my kids be like, nah, dad, you took care of me. Why wouldn't I? And I'd be like, yeah. Like, all right, cool. Then I got the son that, want to force you to take shit, and got my own little shit I go through, but I love them kids, boy. I'm them kids' daddy. And the pop to them six little ones over there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Except for Big D Rock, he's no longer Bug now. Yeah, he came to the crib. Yeah, my oldest grandson. Yeah, he big dude. He coming into himself now. Well, he's starting to come into the man that he will soon become. And I was just looking at him, and I was like, yo, like I see it. Like his whole the little boy frame, he done moved up another level. You know what I mean? I told you this, yeah, my grandson used to walk around like he don't know how he gonna pay the mortgage and shit. But now he sit like he got it under control. He got a pay auto pay. He walked like he got auto pay. They take it straight out of his account. So now, it's back a little. Now I notice how tall he's gonna be, you know. And it's a beautiful thing, man. And yeah. Get with your grandkids, man. Get with them. You know. Whew, boy. I'm getting a little misty. My glasses is fogging up. Stop steaming up my glasses. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta. The fuck is this? Fanning? Yeah, you gotta fan your shit, me. Wait, man, get your shit together. I mean, get all that bullshit out, man. You fanning shit. Like, what the fuck, you flustered and shit? Nah. I keep it bugging. Keep it, got to keep it righteous. But oh yeah, I was trying to get you, Big Maham. You want to kick it on the show today? You want to help a brother out? You want to ask me how my finger doing? Tony Woods, Mr. Funny Man, yes sir. Shout to you, man. Oh, my daughter's is on also. Okay, shout to my. Oh, my mama on too. Sound like mom. All right, to my daughter-in-law. See Baltimore. All right, Mr. Funny Man. Yeah, Mo, you want in? You want in for a while? Good for about yeah, we can do like a half hour. You know how you do. You do an hour and a half. So you came in that, or you do like 45 minutes. I'm gonna push the button like after a half hour. The next 30 minutes, I'm gonna push that button. and then we could no, I'm fucking with you. But let me know if you want to rock. You want to rock with your little bro for a while. You might get something you want to talk about. Abby, yup. Gonna see the Wu Tang Clan. I can't wait. I am looking forward to this Wu Tang Clan. This is the last that you will ever see them as a collective. Alrighty. So I don't know. We breaking shit up in here. What's going on? Don't get up. Breaking shit now. Let's see if we can get Big Maham on deck. Up, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
You went right to it, man. What's up?
Well, I mean, I had you on deck. I didn't want to look like I was thirsty and shit. I had to at least play with it. Damn, nigga, make some noise. You creeping up. It was my door locked. Now I'm gonna need you to lock my door, bro. Man, you kind of creeped up on me. No, I'm bullshit. I knew you was coming. Assalamu alaikum.
What's happening, Captain?
I can't call it, If I had your hand, I throw it in. Your shit chipped up.
Huh?
I said, if I had your hand, I throw mine in. You chipped up. Yeah.
I get a little bit at a time, man. You know what I mean? I ain't in no rush.
Hey, say that.
Only thing slow, the only thing slow about me is my birthday, man. It's only come once a year.
I say the only thing slow about me is how I walk, because I ain't ran in a long time, B. Yeah, ain't nobody skipping. Yeah, like.
Yeah, I don't even know how that feels.
Yeah, and I still laugh because it was one day I was in the bricks. Matter of fact, it was during the festival last year. And I was coming across Broad and Market, but dude was coming and he looked like he wasn't going to stop. So in my mind, it was like, yo, Hawk, run, like, jog, get out the way and shit. But as I'm trying to move, it was like my legs was like, what the fuck is running? Like, what is walking fast? Like, this motherfucker better slow down. And I just was like on that shit. And yeah, I can't remember the last time I skipped, ran, walked fast. None of that shit, B. I walk slow as fuck. Yeah, I'm not in no rush for anything no more. That was the first 50 years, B. Now I'm 50 plus. I ain't running for jack. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll be there. I'll leave early, but I ain't running. Yeah, I'll leave early. Yeah. But what's good with you? How you been?
Hey man, I'm staying out the way, man. You know what I mean? I just do what I do.
I know that's right.
Push the peace and
Push the peace.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah,
I don't do much. I just do the bare minimum, man. Stay on top of my game, and you know what I mean. I don't do too much stressful shit, man.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Yeah, that's man. I don't know. I never lived a stressful or just that heavy thinking of shit. Yeah, I guess that's But yeah, to be free of that shit. Yeah, that shit feel good. You know what I mean? Not know you always got shit hanging over you, huh?
Listen, you gotta understand all this is different shit for me, man. You know what I mean?
What, the peaceful?
Yeah, I'm always moving, shaking and baking. You know what I mean?
Right.
So for me to be settled, man, and and be able to sit still, that's just no.
Well, let me ask you, how long have you been sitting still? Like, because I kind of feel like, damn, yeah, my brother been up top for like almost 30 years that he you know what I mean? He ain't Mo Scarfo the way he used to be. Like, nah, what was your shit? We ain't niggas and bitches, we kings and queens now. Like, shit. Yeah, that's,
See, the thing is, man, when you become awoken, man, you know what I mean?
Well, you ain't say nothing, but I guess I get it.
You can't go back to sleep, man.
Right.
And then you start doing that self-evaluation, man. You start doing that reflection, and you see all the things, all the things that contribute to your hardship, man. And you start making some changes, man. And I tell my kids this all the time, man. Like, those things that they cherish right now, man. When they get older, man, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Not even trash or that you idolize.
Listen, I'm talking about shit that you swear to God you'll die for.
Right. That you idolize. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You start saying, man, that shit ain't about nothing, man. But it's just, that's just your condition, man. Your belief system be based on your perception, man. How you see things, man. So you become, you get this belief system, man, to equate the things that surround you, man. That's why a lot of times people say I'm just a byproduct of my environment. That's true to an extent, man. But you gotta know how to think beyond that, But when your perimeter is just what it is, you can't see nothing outside that because you think everybody moving like that.
Right.
So that's why Allah said, man, I've made this world spacious, man. Which means if one place ain't working for you, you gotta go outside and migrate, man. You know what I mean? You gotta migrate. So,
well, we definitely know how to migrate. That's for damn sure. As I've often said, we
That's a true blessing. I'm gonna tell everybody this, man. That's a true definition of a brick city.
Yeah.
Like we migrate, man. You go.
We not scared to fucking move. Say that shit. We not scared to move.
You see a bunch of Jersey motherfuckers from Jersey.
In every fucking state. In every state, major city, yeah.
And even motherfuckers that's not from North, they'll claim North. You know what I'm saying? We don't do, man. We don't do.
You heard what he said. Where Brooklyn at? Over there with Brick City. You heard? Yeah, we everywhere. Yeah. And I was saying that because, remember Scott, Melvin, all of them from New Community. Misha, matter of fact, Pooch married his sister. Scott is in Minnesota. I couldn't remember his name. I couldn't remember her name, but I was just saying, the people's. But the brother Scott, he hit me one day. He was on the show, and I was like, "Rep the cities." I had this little contest thing going on, and he was in Minnesota, and I was just like, "Who the fuck goes to Minnesota?" And and it just made me say how Jersey cats, we be everywhere. Like we'll go to any state in the United. Hell, we'll go, abroad. We not scared to get off the porch. And as opposed to other cats who don't. They never leave a city. They never leave a state. Because this cats up here where I live, you from New York. So I naturally assume you've seen the ball drop. You've been to Times Square. You've been to Brooklyn, the five boroughs. And they be like, nah. I ain't never left. Like, jeez. That's
up there where you at?
Yeah, up here. Yeah, they never even just roamed. They just stayed put. And now
because they're a different type of motherfuckers, man. It's the same way with these guys over here. These niggas over here is weird, man. They weird. You know what I'm saying? And that's funny. Me and my man, I seen my man last night. And he was saying like, yo, mom, we gotta come together, man. Have some type of cookout or something, man. Just have a little get together, man. And get back in tune with one another. I said, because, I can't connect with these dudes up here, man. These dudes is cutthroats. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. These niggas is fucked up here.
Way beyond the way the way the game was coming up, they took it to a whole new level of just no loyalty. What was that shit you back in the days? Used to be honor amongst thieves and shit. Now, ain't no honor, ain't no motherfucking honor amongst the members of the underworld. Everybody out for death. You know what I mean? Everybody out for self. And the game's twisted. It ain't even the same no more. So you don't know what you're into. You just riding. Most of it is just for hype. Well, don't get me started.
That's why you gotta get out the motherfuckers, man.
Hey.
You gotta get out the street.
Hey.
But it's malicious, man. Every generation is the same shit, man.
Yeah.
The generation before you say what we saying about the generation after.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas are crazy. And they said that in my generation. They said that in our parents' generation. It's just, it's fucked up, man. Because a lot of shit come with that shit, man. And everybody ain't built for it. You know what I'm saying? Like in my generation, you had to be a certain type of motherfucker to be in the street.
Yeah.
Like now anybody can be in the street.
I was saying that. Yeah, like at one point in time, like, yeah, you had to be, you couldn't just be on the street. You was a square from Delaware. Like, yeah, like you said, motherfuckers wasn't really built for the shit that the streets had to offer. And go back to the what I was saying with hip hop, how you couldn't just get into hip hop. You had to actually be a part of the struggle. You had to actually come from poverty. You had to actually come from where police whoop your ass. You had to come from where, just there's no chance for come up. And then the man got his hands in it and went from telling about it for it to be so to giving it away. And now this is the madness that we face in hip hop with not having the natural fabric or the way things were supposed to run, where you get shit beat out you in a cipher using another motherfucker rhyme. You didn't base your rhyme off another motherfucker's line. You couldn't. DJs used to put stickers over the records that they play, over the break beats, so cats couldn't get the record. Now they know exactly where to go. You get what I'm saying? I hate that. I hate saying that phrase. Get what I'm saying? I hate this. Get what I'm saying? But and I was about to say, nah, I mean that's even worse. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, we grown. Yeah, that's a whole nother segment just off that shit.
Now I see you talking about that the other day. I had strolled through real quick. I ain't stayed long. I just popped in, and I heard you talk about that shit. It just made me think. When Cool Herc brought it to the Bronx, he took, because he was part Jamaican.
Right.
So he took what they was doing over there and he brought it and integrated it here, what gave the people a chance to express themselves in a party fashion, because that's what it's about, was just people telling their stories over the beat, and it turned into something more. It turned into a voice of the community in which we live, because we wanted people outside our community to understand our point of view, how we seen it.
Right, and why, for your questions of how you perceive us to be, or why we are the way we are.
So getting off there for 1 second, right? Because this shit been on my mind, man. So what do you think about Eminem, right? Now that he can rap, don't get me wrong, he can rap. But my thing is this: they give him all these accolades, right? And I said it myself, like he said something in Toy Soldier, right? Why would he try to destroy something he helped build? What the fuck did you help build? You didn't do nothing new. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit.
Right.
No, listen to what I'm about to say, bro. And once I say it, you're going to think about it. Yes, you know how to rap. He know how to put the words together. He know how to freestyle, right? But you're not doing nothing new to say you established something. And then because my thinking is different, because my knowledge of my history and how these motherfuckers done, how they done stole so much from us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And because we're loving, caring, and sharing people as a race, You know what I'm saying? And that's what they always done. The Caucasian always done. You know, they come in and we welcome them into our culture, into our lifestyle, right? And then they try to take that and claim it as if they elevated themselves.
Right. Or damn near originated. Yeah, because again, they go back to what I was saying that.
If you think about when he first came in, right? How humble he was about being alive, and he even said himself, "Oh yeah, I'm just a guest. This is the black people thing, and I'm just great. They allow me to come in to tell my story." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you'll never understand. I don't give a fuck. You come from a trailer park. You'll never understand what it is to be a black person.
Right.
Because now, when you came in with this accent, sound like you black now. You sound more white than you ever did. Now you back to your white side, right? Now you back to your white side, and you know, and you done made all these millions, and we allow you to come in, and you acting like you done changed the game, and it's been like that forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just came at the right time when it's the payoff.
Right. Right. Okay.
But you talk about some lyrical shit, some lyrical people. You know, I'm thinking about Grand Puba. I'm thinking about there was some cats, man, that was lyrical, and they just the time they was in it, because it wasn't a payoff like it is today.
Of course, because Grand Puba and Brand Nubians and all of those are considered, or at least in my eyes, as a part of hip hop. I consider them the forefathers. Those are the founding fathers, not the forefathers, but the founding fathers of hip hop. All of them, Rakim, KRS-One, Slick Rick, Dana Dane, Kid and Play, fucking Chubb Rock. Nah, don't get to the levels of the names that I say, but the part that they played. And again, Eminem, he played the part in it. He made his contribution. He put in his contribution to hip hop. But again, hip hop would have still been moving had it not been for him.
Tell me, Hakeem, you had to tell me what was he doing so different nobody else was doing.
Right. I just said that. I just said he put in his contribution, like by black folks allowing him to rap, as you said. They allow him to come in as a guy. Because again, I don't put him as the dude of hip hop. I don't. You know,
but that's what he's saying. He's saying he's a rap guy. He's saying he's the best of all time. And then you got these house niggas like 50 Cent. Don't get me wrong, like his grind and shit. But he's saying he's the best rapper ever. I'm like,
well, that's everybody. But if you think about how many times you have heard that, the best rapper ever, from Jigga to Nas to Big to Jadakiss to.
Listen, I even think fucking Big was over fucking rated.
Again, Tupac.
Tupac was official.
So what make him different from? How so? What makes him different? What make for you to say you think Biggie was overrated? How was he over? You know,
Biggie was not all that, man. He was not all that.
And Tupac was? And Tupac was? I said, and Tupac was all that?
Oh yeah, Tupac official. He was very versatile. You know what I'm saying? He was versatile. See, this is the thing. Right, this is the thing, right? Tupac, what makes Tupac, not only did he say some profound shit.
That he did. He is profound.
But he didn't just stay in one direction. He didn't just go in one direction.
Right.
You know, one minute you had the revolution of Tupac, then you had the street Tupac, then you had the lady man Tupac. You know, Biggie was just saying the same shit in different ways. That's it. And he'll say some They said a lot of fucking homo shit. You know, you gotta listen. Him and all of them said some gay shit. That now if you go back and you know, see, we was caught up in the beat in the what they call that, what they said, the what the fuck is that? I forgot the musical jargon with it. But we were so caught up in that shit
Lyrical.
that we didn't realize they bust around. They were saying gay shit.
Yeah. He, she. Delicious.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. It was a few undertones in certain lyrics, like, you either was fucking around, being a creep, fucking around with kids at a high school, or you know, fucking kidnap kids and fuck them in the ass, throw them over the bridge type shit. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
My thing is this though, right? My thing is this, right? And I'm gonna tell you, Jay-Z ain't all that. I'm gonna keep it real. Like the reason on down. That's why he don't want to get that shit up. That's why he want to break bread with Dame on that shit. He ain't no fuck Dame. I think he's an asshole.
Well, you always did.
I'm glad you broke as fuck, nigga.
Well, he ain't broke as fuck. They say that, he's not broke as fuck. He can stop.
Oh, so much in taxes, huh? Are you fuck? The nigga selling his rock chain, nigga. The nigga broke.
Well, that's what he get for having museum walls, you know, and you know, he couldn't get regular sheetrock. He had to get museum wall. I didn't even know that was.
No, that's what he get for being an arrogant asshole. Everybody was broke but him. You know, he downplayed everybody, and they said, "I don't know why so many people I don't put on," and he's always saying who he put on. Right? He's always saying that in this fake ass modest way, matter of fact way, you know. I don't know why these guys don't want to build me up now, all the people I don't put on, because you was an asshole. You was an asshole while you doing it. You the same nigga feed a nigga and say, yo, you see I'm feeding you, right? Yeah, without me, nigga, you wouldn't be here.
Right.
Yeah, but then you talk about, if I went for my man, I just make Porsches. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. That's why your teeth popping out your mouth, because you're lying.
Said his gun, his jam.
Best thing I could have seen, when that nigga teeth came out, I said,
get the fuck out of here. Wait, T for Tara, flag on the play. You saying... No, I have not. Wait, so Dame Dash was in an interview and his jams came out? His whole front living room set came out?
Listen, he was drinking something and he went to say some slick shit and whole shit. First of all, what the fuck you got? You should be having plugs.
You should have implants. Yeah, the fuck is you doing? Yeah, you got bread.
Yo, this whole shit popped out. And he gonna say, he didn't get him tight and some shit. He said some stupid shit.
Yeah, looking like a soft mouth gremlin, huh?
So when the shit popped down, you gonna tell this girl you're holy. She said, "I'm not all that shit."
Wow, how long ago was this? How long ago was this interview?
A few months ago. Yo, type in when you finish this shit. Type in Dame Dash teeth coming out.
Shit, we better get that on that.
I loved it. I say, see how Allah will humble your ass.
Yeah, break you down. Yep.
He would humiliate your ass so he can humble your ass. You know what I'm saying? Now he just so humble now. I'm not buying none of that shit, because you the same motherfucker. And once you get back up and you make it, that's all your movie shit. You're all on the Breakfast Club talking something, you don't want to work for nobody. Oh, I get all my clothes is unique. eat those clothes though. Okay.
Yo, you sound like your sister Karima right now.
That motherfucker, I can't stand Dame Dash, motherfucker.
Wow.
I'm glad you fucking feeling it, bastard.
Wow. Wow. Did ass. My brother got he doesn't wow.
Yeah, I'm glad he's feeling it.
And you say he crying broke. He can't even hit. He can't even file for chapter 13. He just straight broke. He ain't got it.
Look, the crackers done said you black niggas started to use it. Now we about to stop all that shit. So you can't file chapter 11, and then you don't have to pay the people you owe. No, that shit don't work no more. They done been stopped that shit.
Oh shit! So you just all you all in. So you just all in now. Oh, y'all just heard that? All you motherfuckers running around here fucking up your credit. Yeah, that shit is on your ass, B.
That nigga so fucked up, man. Yeah, he told us, my son's mother won't. Yeah, cause you're an asshole. You're an asshole, nigga. You're an asshole. That's what you get. Oh, Jay-Z. Now you want to talk about Jay-Z. And Jay-Z told you, nigga, if you made make another one, nigga.
Yeah, say that.
If you spent this brilliant motherfucking business, man, make another one. But you can't. And you're mad because Jay-Z is brilliant. He know he's a dickhead too. Don't get me wrong. I can tolerate Jay-Z more than I can tolerate his ass. You know
so it's a toleration thing with you, huh?
I can think of, you know why Jay-Z does this shit behind the scene, right? And I can deal with that. But when you cocky and you are in the camera, motherfucker, you don't rap. What the fuck you always in the videos for? Oh
shit. You throwing shots at you too, Diddy? Oh shit. What he in the video for? Why he all on the record?
Yeah.
Word, they didn't dance after this nigga and he ain't even did a rhyme the first. The Diddy dance, the dash. When he word.
Yeah, with the shoulders shit.
Word.
And pour fucking vodka on motherfuckers.
I wish he said pouring that Armadale on motherfuckers.
Look, I seen the interview. The girl said, "Yeah, we was doing Big Pimp and he was pouring the liquor on us, and that wasn't even part of the script. That's some shit he just did." Yeah, motherfucker. Now look.
And now look at you.
I wish you would have held that motherfucking Cristal now, nigga.
Yeah. No, that was Armadale. That was their own shit then. Said you wish you would have armed that down, huh?
Yeah, I pressed that, motherfucker.
Wow.
Now, you feeling it, nigga. You feeling it.
So then, well, let me ask you: have you followed any of this Diddy thing? Because apparently, didn't this trial start or something?
Yes, it did. And listen, don't get me started with that.
No, I want to get you started. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me tell you
something about that. Right. First off, I think it's children is a crying out shame.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, listen, understand this, right?
Speak on it.
What the motherfuckers do, whatever his fucking freaks shit is that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something, man.
Talk about it.
See, now they want to talk about this shit that Diddy drug a motherfucker. You know, he ain't doing nothing he ain't been doing, right? And the only reason, I'm going to tell you something now, I want you to think about this. Only because he sued that fucking company.
That liquor company.
Now they say, okay, nigga, we gotta put you in your place.
Okay,
now and so what do? Right? This is an old tactic, right? The way you destroy a motherfucker is to destroy his character.
Destroy his character.
And you charge him with the worst and heinous charge you can ever think of. Sex trafficking, underage relations with a child, drugs, right? So now check this out. Even they find him not guilty, guess what?
His character.
The damage is already done.
His character. He could never get another billion again. Right.
Nobody gonna fuck with you because the stain they have. This is what Americans do, man.
They build you to destroy you. I always say that. And again, because just was it yesterday's show or the other day one of my peoples, because I was on my shit, and they was like, yeah, Hawk, you should, sign off and get a real podcast show with, with all of these companies. And I was like, nah, because then I'll have to change, because they build you to destroy you. Yeah, they'll build me up. They'll make y'all love me. And then as soon as I want to play ball with them or fill they balls, now they'll make me to be the worst motherfucker that I could ever be. And even if I beat it, y'all will never look at me the same. And yeah, and
this how they get you, bro. They let you get a little taste, right?
They give you a nice squeeze. Fuck a little taste.
Listen, they let you get a little taste, right? And then as you climbing, you feeling that, right? You start to feel this pain that you never had, this acknowledgement that you never had. And then they start telling you, listen, man, this is how you want to do. And you say to yourself, oh, I can't do that. I can't go against my integrity. Guess what? Well, if you don't want to do it, I can't. Well, we don't have to go no further.
Of course.
Now you're saying, oh, I don't have a taste of this, a little taste of this. I don't want to.
I can't go back. I can't go back. Yeah, I can't go back. Yeah, I know.
See, one thing the white people understood after slavery was they can't keep the black people down.
I was speaking on that.
This is why, right? This is why we had so many black towns. It was just black-owned everything. We was vibrant, right? And what did they do? They burned it down.
Wipe it out. Wipe all and history of it, because you'll never know it if somebody still didn't know it. Because that's how we found out a lot about our past black history moments, because it was erased from mine, but somebody was still and say, yo, I remember what, and then it's like, wait, what? Oh yeah, you ain't know Central Park used to be all black owned, and they hornswoggled every motherfucker, and then not only did they take it, y'all ain't even build on it. Y'all wiped the shit out and made that shit a fucking park. Yeah, motherfuckers is like, for real? Like, yeah, you'll never know that because they wiped that shit out of history, but it's still people that remember that shit, and that's why we could never be fucking erased.
They
can't. That shit in Philadelphia, in Philly, they had a little something, some couple of blocks that just black folks was doing their thing. Dropped a bomb on that shit. Like, the fuck? Like, how the fuck do you do that? Why do you do that? Like, don't get me started. Don't get me started. Like I said, it's a bunch of us. It's a bunch of cats that feel like I do that. Yeah, man. Be like, nah, B, you're not doing that shit to me. You're not gonna get a chance. I'm not gonna. Ain't nobody gonna be walking for me. Nah, not. You're not doing shit to me. You ain't macing me, tasing me, shooting me, choking me. You're not. We're not doing that. Let me ask you, how did you feel about that father who killed that cop that killed his son? How did you feel about that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
You supported it fully.
I fucking absolutely. I felt nothing for that police other than it should have been more of you motherfuckers. I'm just keeping it real.
No, keep that shit real. Right? Shit, that's what my show is about, real.
I see this black nigga on fucking Facebook talk about, oh, this is a tragedy. People have to start being accountable. Motherfucker, you talk about this man, son just got gunned the fuck down for running from a stolen car scene. He ain't carjacked a motherfucker. They stole a car. Okay. You shot him down in the fucking back and then lied and say he had a fucking gun, and the video showed he had nothing.
Speak on that shit. Speak it.
So where's your empathy for that young man? You talking about the fucking police. Fuck the police.
Say it again. Fuck who?
Fuck the police.
Fuck the police. Yeah, they ain't need the fuck. They don't protect and serve. They trying to end and destroy. You goddamn right.
Fuck them, man.
Goddamn right.
The police system is an extension from the fucking just got brain free. From when slaves used to run for freedom, them motherfuckers used to track them down. I forgot what they called them. So anyway, that's how the police shit.
So police really are slave trackers.
Yeah, they used to track down the runaway slaves.
Track down runaway slaves, and they just went haywire with it, and now everybody's suspect.
So this is why, so you gotta remember, everything trickles down from generation to generation, right? And it just fit into the modern times, right? The shit they did openly back then, they can't do it openly today. So they disguise it with bullshit. I was looking at the video the other day where the motherfucker was the little 19-year-old girl that was going to college that been since she was 4 years old. Now I'm looking at it this morning on the news. That been since she was 4 years old, right? They stopped her for some bullshit traffic shit, and then this motherfucker's checking her. This is a man checking her, going down a middle. So they saying the police now can pat down a woman as long as they use the back of their hand. Yeah, this is the shit they doing. This is shit they doing.
So a female woman could jostle all over me as long as she got the back of her hand.
No, this is a man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, do it work for us too? Like some Brody ass dyke chick.
Bitches ain't never see the same rules apply to us don't apply for women, don't apply for us, because they feel that a motherfucker don't mind a woman checking them anyway. They can take your pants and look down your fucking underwear to see you got some stash. Yeah, that's the shit they do. They violate you. So what? Who gonna stop them?
Yeah.
Who gonna stop them? Because they feel they can do what the fuck they want. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you gotta know your fucking right, and you gotta talk, and you gotta be articulate enough to let them know. Listen, you ain't doing this shit to me. Boom, 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 boom. You can't talk some shit. You violate my right. You can't even recite what right is being violated.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have no knowledge of what the fuck is being, and this is shit that pisses me off with people. Like, educate your fucking self, know your fucking right. Today, especially in 2025, nigga, you will Google anything and get the answer.
Right.
What is my right when I'm being stopped? You know what I'm saying? When do I have to give my ID? Give them ID. I don't have. This is not a stop and search for ID state. No, I don't have to give you my state. I don't have to give you my ID unless I have committed a crime.
Uh-huh.
No, you cannot detain me if I have not committed a crime, or you can articulately explain to me why I am being detained of what crime. So I believe it. No, you can't. Well, give me a supervisor. You can request that any fucking time. Bring me a supervisor. I'm not doing nothing. I'm fearing for my life. Give me a supervisor. And you get it on the body camera, so when they touch you and you go on top of their ass, you be in the way.
Okay. Well, y'all heard that shit.
Start fucking them up, man.
We start making them held accountable for that bullshit, because they only do it to motherfuckers they think they could do it to. And that's why I say, and I openly say it, and I say it kind of, and I stand on my shit. Motherfucker, you ain't doing shit to me. You're not.
That's right.
Now, you can either give me a ticket or do your fucking job. But anything outside of that shit, yeah, you might want to watch your fucking tone talking to me. And 9 times out of 10, you one of my children's age, so yeah, you best watch how you talk to me. I'm a grown ass man, and you ain't doing shit to me. Because when you feel like it, trust and believe, there's going to be consequences and repercussions, bro. Yeah, there will be no thinking you could do shit to me. And my family ain't walking for me, motherfucker. We taking action. So understand that. So understand before you decide to want to pull me over with your bullshit, pulling your belt gun strap all up hard. And, yeah, because that was funny shit. Little motherfucker did that to me. I was like, first of all, I was like, yeah, I got one just like that. He's like, well, my gun. I was like, I got one just like that. Yeah. Like, yeah, and stop all that Brody shit. You look like Yeah, you look like one of my kids' age. Yeah, motherfucker. The Brody, you know, just all extra. You know, all man, look, B. Huh?
So a police in
Yeah. This was one night, you know, when racial profile me and then got nerve to act all tough, like I was gonna bow down and be on some. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Please, can we work it out? I was like, man, you know why I stopped you? I said, yeah, I know, but I don't think you want me to tell you why. What's up?
But you is in Amara.
Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I ain't do nothing. You ain't had nothing better to do. You was following me, see where the fuck I was going. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh. And then got mad, you know, then he, you know, because I was getting at his ass. And yeah, and again, you ain't doing shit to me, B. You not doing nothing to me. You little sawed-off shotgun midget ass motherfucker at that. You ain't even taller than me. You shorter than me, B. You not doing nothing. So, you know, I give him my credentials, whatever. He go check and then he come back like, well, it say your license, you got something going on. And I said, you could, but you ain't. I said, the only thing you could do is write me a ticket, B, or let me take my vehicle. And it wasn't even my vehicle. I said, let me take my people's vehicle back to them. Like, yeah, bro, you're not doing nothing.
So what's wrong with your license?
No, it was a ticket that I got past me during when I moved up and all that shit. So it got past, but I went and straightened the shit out. But that night, he was just acting like I could. You can't do shit. I'm probably parked, so all you can do is tell me I can't drive off. Only thing you can do is write me a ticket. Like, bro, go ahead, man. Don't like let me go where the fuck I'm going, so I can get my peoples back their shit. Yeah, you know, gave me a ticket. Try to put something extra on it, but then they gave me the option of, all right, if you do this, we gonna do that. But if you just take this, we'll go ahead and let you get that. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like getting hemmed up with you motherfuckers. Okay. Yeah, you know, and that's what we always do. We always give in because the total fucking aspect of the bullshit, they're not going to accept that they're wrong or that someone of their within their ranks did wrong. They're always going to try and make it out to be you, and they always want to throw prison. Well, you know, you go to trial and lose, you're going to face who the fuck faced 10 years off some traffic shit? Like, bro, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, yeah, B, you know, again, an uneducated motherfucker would be scared. Now he following your balls in the alleyway somewhere. Motherfucker, do your job. Yeah, but check this out. Ain't nobody dumb, ain't nobody slow. Yeah, and when you do that to them, now, you know, you're a threat because you got sense. You're a threat because you got a brain. You know, when you let them motherfuckers know you ain't doing shit to me, write this ticket and then beat your motherfucking feet. Get the fuck on through. So when he wrote the ticket, yeah, that was funny too. So when he write the ticket, I was like, so you letting me drive off? He was like, yeah, you know, just make sure you snatch that shit out of his hand, murked on his dumb ass. And he just expected me to pull off without putting the traffic signal light on. So of course I dropped that and skirt murked on his motherfucking dumb ass. And you just see his face like this motherfucker. Yeah, and I love that shit. Yeah, I don't feel threatened by police. Not at all. Not at all. Not in the least. Because I ain't killing nobody. Fuck out of here. Yeah, don't get me started. Don't get me started with these police. Don't get me started with them. But you know, but yeah, they just got me for about 1,500 in the last 60 days, threatening to throw Hock in the clink if he don't pay the fine and shit. And oh, when you gonna pay? And they got nerve to apply pressure to me. Yeah, you know, your brother ain't never been part of that apply pressure shit. Yeah.
So wait a minute. So wait, what you had fines for? $1,500 with the fine. What you had $1,500?
If you plead out, you know you got to pay court costs, process fee, this, that, and the third. You know, you got to pay all that bullshit. Surcharge to avoid points. You got to do this, that, and the, all that shit. I put numbers on that shit. Yeah, because I don't got money where I could just throw away or just give away and not recognize where that shit. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, the motherfuckers did me dirty on some old. I was taking my man home. I'm on this little fake ass highway they got out. It's not even a highway, it's just a speedway, if you will. I'm riding it. You pull me over, talking about I'm doing over the speed limit. How the fuck can you do over the speed limit on this motherfucker? And there's people in front of you and people behind you. This motherfucker say, oh no, you were leading the pack. Motherfucker, are you shitting me right now? At 5 o'clock rush hour, who leads the pack on anything? Yeah, that type shit. But if I know I'm in the right and I choose to fight it, yeah, you got to go through all the extra shit. Now we got to book you a day in court. Now, if they don't decide they ready for you, they give you another day. But this is the day you can go to the family outing, but you can't go because you got to go to court. Now you find out you ain't got to go, but now you can't jump on a flight and get there. Yeah, all that shit. I was just like, nah, I'm not doing it. So if I plead guilty, what I got to do? Oh, you got to pay this, that, and third. All right, cool. I'll pay that. When you gonna pay it? Damn, I don't get no family plan. I don't get no. Yeah, if you don't do it within this amount of time, we gonna do this, that, and the third. Yeah, nobody's gonna do shit to me. So let me do you one better. Yeah, paid the shit, but that took away from what I wanted to do. But yeah, anything to avoid going to jail. Hop don't do jail. Yeah, never did. I don't do jail. Well, prison. Yeah, Hop don't do prison. I do a county, but Hop not doing no prison. And Hop don't even do counties. I ain't even with that shit. I ain't with nothing putting bracelets on me other than the ones I wear and buy. Yeah. Now I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. I don't want to copy. I'm gone, buddy. All right. Love you like cook food, bro. It's always good talking to you.
All right, so
Walaikum assalam. Hey, kick it with my bro. I do not own the copyrights to nothing, but I'll be right back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all marinate on what we was talking about. Yes, Lord. Back like I never left. And if you miss me, here I is. All right. As the clock trickles, I want to thank my big bro for coming in, dropping his opinion. And sorry, Dame Dash, that your pockets is running. Or they ran. Lisa, Miss Thompson, how are you? Shout out to my people's Brick City Lounge. Yeah. Roll that shit like that shit. Blow that shit out. My little brother Rashawn and cats on the corner. From the corner. Doing their thing. Yeah. They not out there no more. But they doing their thing. And I think that's all I got on the clock, man. About to get my eat on. Hungry than a hostage, bro. You heard? Hungry than a motherfucking hostage.
Today's agenda got the suitcase.
That's all I got, man. I'm getting out of here, B.
112.
Peace out, right?
Feel the strangers. There's no money exchanges. I got these kids in ranges. Believe them niggas brainless. All they talk is stainless. You just remain as calm as possible. Make the deal go through. If not, just 12 shots. We know how you do. Please make your killings clean. Slugs up in between. Your eyes like true lies. Killing them to the scene. Let's bring back the coke or the cream. Or else your life is on the shelf. We mean this, friend. The cats we fucking with the bombs in the arms, gas tank. Let's get this money, baby. They say we can shake it. Dress up like ladies and burn them with